club friendlies, Crystal Palace vs West Ham United. Prediction, team news, lineups preview, both wrapping up trips to the USA. Premier League pair Crystal Palace and West Ham United meet for a preseason contest in Florida on Saturday evening. While Palace beat Wolverhampton Wanderers in their first stateside friendly, their London rivals lost to new boss Julen Lopeteguy's former club last week. Match preview, after goals from Jeffrey Schlupp and Jordan Ayew put Crystal Palace 2 goals ahead in their most recent warm-up for the new Premier League campaign. Teenager Asher Agbenone scored a third in Maryland, where Palace ultimately beat Wolves 3-1. Palace are yet to lose since returning from their summer break, having previously played out a 1-1 draw with Charlton Athletic before posting an emphatic 6-3 victory over Crawley Town. Since taking over from Roy Hodgson last term, head coach Oliver Glasner has made a significant impact, joining the Capital Club when they sat 14th in the table and leading them to a top-half finish with 6 wins and a draw from their last 7 matches. Despite losing Michael Ollis to Bayern Munich this summer, while England duo Ebereki Eze and Mark Gahey are also in demand, the Eagles are intent on continuing that momentum during their first full season under Glasner. After taking on West Ham, who they took 4 points off last term, Palace will conclude pre-season with a final friendly against Nantes next weekend. And their first Premier League fixture is away to local rivals Brentford on August 18, suffering his first defeat since being appointed West Ham United manager. Julen Lopetegui oversaw a painful 3-1 loss to Wolves last weekend, with his new side coming up short against the club he ditched on the eve of last season. That reverse in flood-hit Florida followed a 2-2 draw with Ferencváros and a 1-0 win over Dagenham Redbridge, so the Hammers' results have been mixed so far this summer, despite finishing 9th in the Premier League and reaching the Europa League quarter-finals last term. Conference League winning boss David Moyes departed by mutual consent, leaving behind a slim squad with an average age higher than most of West Ham's top-flight rivals. In conjunction with technical director Tim Steidten, Lopetegui has already brought in former Wolves defender Max Kilman, Brazilian winger Luis Guilherme and goalkeeper Wes Fotheringham, while deals for forward pair Crescencio Somerville and Niklas Füllkrug are apparently in the works. As the ex-Spain coach's overhaul continues, 2 more friendlies against Palace and then Celta Vigo will set West Ham up for their season opener at home to Aston Villa on August 17. Team news, after Michael Ollis left Crystal Palace following a stellar 2023-24 season, Ismaila Sarr has been brought in to replace him, but the latter is not yet ready to make his club debut. In addition, Jean-Philippe Matita is with France at the Olympics, while Daniel Munoz and Jefferson Lerma are still on holiday following Colombia's Copa America campaign. England trio Adam Wharton, Mark Gahey and Ebereki Eze are also unavailable, having replaced Sam Johnstone against Wolves after his return from international duty. Dean Henderson seems to be Oliver Glasner's undisputed number 1 goalkeeper and should start between the posts on Saturday evening. Meanwhile, West Ham welcomed Brazilian playmaker Lucas Paqueta to their Tampa Bay training base earlier this week, but he is not likely to be involved while building up fitness following the Copa America. Mexico midfielder Edson Alvarez suffered a hamstring injury at CONMEBOL's Continental Tournament, so is also ruled out. Long-serving left-back Aaron Cresswell captained the Hammers on Sunday, and he should again feature in a back four that may feature new signing Max Kilman for the first time. Crystal Palace possible starting lineup: Henderson, Richards, Holding, Riyad, Klein, Hughes, Schlupp, Mitchell, Kamada, Ayew, Edouard. West Ham United possible starting lineup: Fabianski, Kaufel, Agurd, Kilman, Cresswell, Soucek, Potts, Ward-Prowse, Kudus, Antonio, Guilherme. We say Crystal Palace 2-1 West Ham United. While Crystal Palace are further along in their development under a relatively new manager, West Ham almost have to start from scratch this season, following the departure of David Moyes. Therefore, The upwardly mobile Eagles should take the spoils in Florida. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for more.